7 women, 7 baseball stars, sharing a love for the game and blazing a path for future generations.
Kelsey Whitmer, a 3-run.
The biggest stories at this tournament.
I see myself as the one doing that.
Sato, the greatest women's baseball pitcher in human. Over there by Libya.
I think that I could be one of them.
Yeah, nice job by Sungyun Park.
Gabriela Velez, number.
We are good, we have talent, we are strong.
That is a look at See Her, Be Her. The film shatters a variety of stereotypes, following the lives of these players as they push the boundaries of what's possible, both on and off the field. And this morning, we're joined by one of the talented athletes, Gabby Velez, along with the director and producer of the film, acclaimed sports photographer, Jean Fruth. What a time to be alive right now, girls. Oh, my gosh. I just got chills watching that clip. Congratulations to both of you. Jean, I just want to know, what was the inspiration behind this film, and what do you hope it achieves?
Well, as a woman in baseball, you know, covering the game for many years with my camera, this is a personal one for me, you know, being a woman in baseball in the early days. And I know you can understand this with what you do, Marisol, is, you know, there weren't many women on the sidelines, in the photo pits, along the sidelines of games when we were shooting in the early days. And of course, that's changing, and there's a lot of progress being made. But women playing baseball, there's so many people that don't even know women play baseball. Mm-hmm. And these women are playing at the highest level, and it's such an exciting form of baseball. And what they need is opportunity. So my hope with the film was to create visibility with the hopes that these women have more opportunities now and in the future for girls and women playing the game.
That's 100%. If one more person says to me, wait, so you do softball? No, I love softball. It's baseball. Yes, I am a woman that works in baseball, and I have so much respect for what you do. Let's talk about some of the names associated with this, because they wanted to co-sign because you are a trailblazer. Hi, Billie Jean King is one of the executive producers, and it also features Hall of Famers, because we need alliances in men, Ichiro Suzuki, Cal Ripken Jr., so many more. Talk to us about the importance of having these icons be a part of this documentary.
I mean, Billie Jean King, of course, you know, one of the greatest women tennis players of all time, but even more impressive is her advocacy for gender equality, women's sports, and social justice issues. So having Billie Jean King, you know, with all women's sports, and look at the success that women's basketball is having now, women's hockey. So this is a moment, you know, and it'd be so great. And it's already happening that women's baseball is starting to have some of that success that the other women's sports are having. And it takes time. You know, this is not something that's just going to happen. So it takes like-minded people. It takes people like Billie Jean King, Ichiro Suzuki, Cal Ripken Jr. It takes a village of people who care about this to make it happen, to give these women a platform. I'm so proud of Ichiro Suzuki. You know, here he is. He's going to be the first Japanese baseball player to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame this July. So for him to say, hey, this is important, and let's not talk about the level of where women are at now. Let's give them a platform. And he has this game every year at the Tokyo Dome that sells out, you know, to showcase women's baseball, to showcase the upcoming generation of women players. So it's all important. We all need to do our part to move this along and to help. And Gabby, you know, is one of those trailblazers, you know, and here it is, you know, we have a women's professional league coming. And really, who's going to benefit from this? Well, it's not the Gabbies of the world. It's what she's doing for the next generation.
That's right. Hi, Gabby. This is also, we've seen this clip, and it looks like you defy physics. You've got a grab, probably breaking someone's heart, who was probably hoping for a home run, but you stole it from her. You were born in Harlem, raised in New Jersey before playing on Puerto Rico's national team. I know, dale Boricua, Boricua, Boricua. Hey. I know how important this is to our culture, this sport. And it's a question that I started with. What draws you to baseball instead of softball?
I think, you know, growing up, you know, I grew up a New York Mets fan, right? So going to Shea Stadium, I'm glad I'm old enough to be able to see Shea Stadium, right? And experience the excitement of what that was, and seeing David Wright, Jose Reyes, right? We want to be what we look up to. right? And I think that's the simple fact of it. Baseball has a different swag. Like, I have so much respect for softball, and if I got pitched to in softball, not touching it. I already know. I already know. But at the end of the day, it's a different style that we have, right? And it's something that we want to emulate. The pace of the game is different, right? Really working under a different sort of pressure, right? And it's those specifics that I feel like many people don't attend to. But I think this is why this is so important, that, you know, young girls can see us do what we do and want to emulate it, right? And start creating a bigger community of a sport that's been loved all around the world for so long.
For so long. And listen, I'm not a younger girl, but I'm a youngish girl at heart, and I look up to you. So imagine the impact that you're having. And I want to stay with this, because what message do you have for these young girls who have been told their whole life, baseball's for boys, you can't play baseball, and you definitely can't, maybe you can try out for your high school team, but then it's going to end after that. What message do you have for them?
I would say always try to find your tribe. If it's not one door that's opening for you, don't kill yourself trying to get through it. There will always be somebody to say yes, right? And even though you get discouraged after a no, or I know I got pacified on my high school team. Yeah, I had the jersey, but did I get the opportunity really? You know, so always trying to find that door to open, right? And for me, once I started feeling uneasy playing baseball with the boys, that's when women's baseball opened up for me, and that's when I discovered it. So always just trying to find the next door that opens, because it's going to be a labor of love. It's going to be a lot of sacrifice that you have to make this happen, right? And we're trying to make as many sacrifices as we can now, so that next generation has the easiest entryway into this beautiful sport.
That's right. I love you. That is a wonderful message. And it was not lost on me that you're a Mets fan. Hi, PA announcer for the Mets, and our captain, Francisco.
And I was the ball girl 2022, 2023. So we were in the same space.
Look at us. Look at us. I love it, Jean. The film premiered on MLB Network back in October during the World Series. Sore subject. But then Dolby at AMC Theaters announced a cross-country tour. See Her, Be Her is coming to New York City. Tell us about the screening.
Yeah, I mean, we had the support of a lot of big companies and influential individuals, you know, who saw the importance of this film, see the importance of this film. Sony supported us in so many ways from the very beginning. MLB gave us great support, like you said, and debuted the film on the network during the World Series. But now Dolby AMC has stepped up for us with their support, and we have a 12-city cross-country tour that the film is being shown in AMC theaters, in Dolby cinemas, and each stop will have a Q&A with a panel of women in baseball and a book signing, with the proceeds from ticket sales going to benefit Little League's international programs, Girls with Game. So now we'll be in New York City, which I'm so excited about, so I get to come home. So New York City, May 4th, Sunday, May 4th at 11 a.m., and you can get tickets at seeherbeher.com.
Unbelievable. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you for doing the work, and thank you for spending time with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Marisol.
So much.
Go Mets.
Go Mets.